Imagine if you could connect with a source that could guide you to make correct decisions in life consistently. Imagine having a guide who knows what lies ahead, who has the ability to lead you to success, happiness, and fulfillment. You are entitled to have every success, happiness, and fulfillment you can dream of. We were all sent here with a job to do and the resources to fulfill that task. So why then do so many people not receive the things in life that they are naturally entitled to and deserve? The answer is a simple one. They are not aware of the help that is available to them. Many people try to achieve what they think they should do instead of what they were sent here to do. They try to go at it alone instead of taking advantage of the help available from a higher power, a guide who will help them align their personal desires with their true purpose. There is a better way. Jose Silva conducted 22 years of research to learn what makes some people happier and more successful than others. He then developed a system that everyone can use to achieve the results of his findings. All it takes is some simple steps for you to connect to your natural intuition and psychic abilities to gain the guidance you need to be successful, happy, and fulfilled. These steps and much, much more will be revealed to you in this program. In the Silva UltraMind ESP System, you will learn a series of specific self-management techniques to help you overcome any impediments to your happiness and be better equipped to carry out your life's mission. The 4 presenters who bring this program to you carry between them over 80 years of experience in using the Silva techniques to help people worldwide discover true happiness and fulfill their life's mission. Once they get you headed in the right direction, the Silva techniques you learn will keep you on the path to success and fulfillment. And may the rest of your life be the best of your life. And now, to get us started, here's Michael Wickett.
Welcome to what can be a life-changing experience for you. My name is Michael Wickett, and I'm here to introduce you to Jose Silva's UltraMind ESP System, which has been designed to enable you to tap into your wonderful God-given potential to create a life that works. And imagine how you would feel if you had it all. Everything you wanted, the business fulfillment, the financial results, the wonderful loving relationships, vibrant health, creative expression. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, you really can have it all if you tune into Jose Silva's wonderful mind training systems. William James, the great American psychologist, was once asked, "Is life really worth living?" He replied, "It all depends on the liver." And that's what I say to you. And I want to give you some good news. We are living in the most opportunistic times in history. We're living in the wealthiest society that's ever existed. We're living in a society with more opportunities, more government support, more great teachers than ever before. And yet, in the midst of all of that, we have broken homes, violence, poverty, stressed out people, people taking pills to sleep at night and get them going in the morning. So for a lot of people, life is not working extremely well. Jose Silva's mind training tools have been absolutely life-changing for me, and that's why I'm here today. They've enabled me to make better business decisions, to improve my health, to relax, to reduce stress when I didn't know how I would ever learn to do that, and to build loving relationships. Jose Silva's tools have been absolutely miraculous for me, and I know they can make an enormous difference for you. So ask yourself, as you look at your life, do you have what you really, really, really want? Or are you settling? Have you given up on creating the ideal life you once dreamed of? Well, I'm here to tell you with every fiber of my being that you can refocus and you can create a wonderful, fulfilling, happy life. However, you cannot do it if you live at the beta level of mind. The beta level of mind is the conscious level of mind. It's the level of mind where we struggle and we persevere and we persist and we try to overcome obstacles. And all we do is wear ourselves out and duplicate the old patterns again and again and again. If you're going to change your life, if you're going to have a different experience, you have to go into the creative faculty of mind, the subconscious mind, if you will, and tap into your intuitive faculties, your creative faculties. You have to tap into your higher intelligence that is available within all of us, and then you can change your life. Jose Silva's UltraMind ESP system is about using your intuition so that you can make better decisions in your life. Now think about that for a moment. What would your life be like if you had the ability to make better decisions in every area? Let's look at business. Business is very competitive, very stressful, and often people are on overload, and people cannot perform at their best when they are on overload, and they make erroneous decisions when they're stressed out. Imagine if you had the capability to tap into a higher intelligence within you and make business decisions to help you get the outcomes that you want. You'd be more fulfilled. You'd have more prosperity. And as Jose Silva said, money is the fuel that keeps the machinery going. So one of the highlights of this program is that you can use these tools to create more prosperity and more abundance than you have ever had before. It's what I call creative artistic freedom, and I think it's one of the great gifts in life. Imagine if you could make better decisions with respect to your health. There's all kinds of opinions on what kinds of programs are best for people. I lifted weights for a couple years, and my body always hurt. My neck hurt, my arms hurt, my back hurt, my shoulder hurt. And using these tools, I tapped into my inner guidance and intuition and realized that weightlifting was not the best thing for me, that aerobic programs would be. And as a result of developing a new aerobic program, I lost over 20 pounds. And I'm in the best shape and health I've been in many, many, many years. You can do the same thing. We have this wonderful intuition that is always available to us if we know how to tap into it. Let's talk about relationships. That's the most important thing in my life. And I believe it is for most people. The family is the cornerstone of our society. Now, as we look at relationships, we see that people don't always get them right. People do struggle. It seems like people crave love and sharing from the cradle to the grave. The desire to be in a loving relationship, it just never goes away. It's inherent in all of us. Imagine what it could mean to you if you could use your intuition to create loving, joyous, fulfilling relationships. Now, on the surface, that is not an easy thing for a lot of people, and I say that because if you just look at the results people get, we have a divorce rate of 50% for first marriages. And people think, well, I just didn't meet the right person, so I'm going to keep looking and keep trying. Well, guess what? The divorce rate for second marriages is 62%. But what if people keep trying and trying? The divorce rate for third marriages is 83%. Now, I said that to a group of life insurance people a couple of weeks ago, and a guy in the back row fainted. I mean, he fell right on the floor. And I said, what happened? They said, we wish you hadn't mentioned that. He's getting married this Saturday for the third time. And it just scared him, so he went to a phone and canceled the wedding. He didn't like those odds. So we see a lot of pain in relationships. And that's not to mention the results that kids end up with. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Because using Jose Silva's system, you can tap into your higher intelligence to discover the changes you need to make and the things you need to do to create a loving, joyous relationship. You see, all of us are creators, and I mean this very lovingly. There are no helpless victims over the age of 21. We have enormous creative power inside of us, and what happens is we get scattered and or we operate our lives from erroneous limiting belief systems that we picked up as children. Now, how do you get rid of a belief system? You go down into your creative mind using Jose Silva's techniques, and you will find your own intuitive guide, your own higher intelligence that you can use to eradicate the limiting, painful beliefs of the past. See, I believe if we were stuck with our childhood beliefs, now that would be hell on earth. Now, if you live at the beta level of life, you cannot change your life. You cannot change your life at the conscious level. You change your life by changing your beliefs, changing your images, and tapping into your deeper creative mind, your intuitive faculty, your higher consciousness. And Jose Silva has given us the tools to do this. They have been so transforming in my own life that that's why I am here to be part of this program, to reach out to you and say, with every fiber of my being, you can create everything you want in life. You can be happy. You can be fulfilled. You can be prosperous. You can have wonderful, joyous, loving relationships. You can have it all, and there's no reason not to. You know, sometimes in this country, we learn some rather limiting belief systems, such as money is the root of all evil, life's not a bowl of cherries, in order to be successful, you got to work hard. Those things are only perceptions. They are not true statements. Suffering builds character? I don't think so. Suffering destroys the cells of the body. We don't have to live with any of those belief systems anymore. We can recreate our life. We can make a fresh start because all of us have an inner guide, a higher intelligence that we can use to transform our life. And that's why I'm so excited to be here sharing these ideas with you. In case you don't know who I am or you don't know that much about me, I'm not a famous person. I have been a professional speaker, trainer, and coach for 21 years, and I've been involved with the Nightingale Conant Corporation since 1986, and I just love sharing success strategies. I want to tell you what Jose Silva's mind training systems have meant to me. I'm one of 28 million adult children of alcoholics, and I was born into a poor, miserable alcoholic home in the city of Detroit in 1943. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am not complaining. I have a very wonderful life. I have enormous blessings, a tremendous amount to be grateful for, and my career is what I love to do. It is, however, what happened to me. Now, as some of you know, living in an alcoholic home is literally a horror show 7 days a week. Because when you have a parent who is drunk every day, it's an awful situation for small children. It's screaming, it's yelling, it's emotional violence, and occasionally it's physical violence. We lost our house. My father lost many, many, many jobs, and God bless him. I am at peace with him now. And I had some aunts and uncles who were so kind that they took care of us. They gave my mother money, and they bought us clothes, and they took care of us. My childhood, like so many, was very difficult, and I developed an image as a loser, as a nobody. My father said I was a miserable brat, and he wished I would run away. When I was a senior in high school at St. Gregory Catholic School in Detroit, a well-meaning IHM nun, Sister Rose DeLourdes, in front of the entire senior class said, "Michael Wickett, you're a bum. You'll never amount to anything." Well, I'm dedicating my new book to her, and the title of my new book will be Sister Rose DeLourdes Was Wrong. And I grew up with this image of somebody who would fail, someone who was unworthy. I was very afraid. I was so nervous that I could not sleep until I was in my 40s. All of my life I suffered from ADD, which, as you know, is attention deficit disorder. Couldn't relax, you couldn't concentrate, you couldn't organize your thoughts. I had a very, very difficult life. And just so you know, I blame no one for my life. I'm at total peace with my parents, Hal and Rita Wickett, and I'm at peace with anybody who was ever a part of my life. I take total responsibility for my life. I'm just relating to you that my life was pain and suffering and poverty and struggle. And back in the late 70s, I got inspired. I read Think and Grow Rich, and I got inspired, and I made a passionate commitment. And I'm asking you to think about this. A passionate commitment to do whatever it took to change my life so that I could create a life that works. And I took many programs that were very valuable. The Dale Carnegie course was wonderful. Their sales course was wonderful. Many other programs. And I had some outer success. However, I still suffered from ADD. I still had trouble sleeping. I still was anxious, and I couldn't organize my thoughts. And I really felt like I had enormous potential because everything I had ever studied said we all do. And I sought solutions. Now, whatever you look for in life, you will find, because it will find you. And I heard about the work of Jose Silva, and I followed up, and I talked to many people. And I met Lou Barbone, who had the Silva franchise for the state of Michigan. And the course seemed like a wonderful solution for me. So I got involved in Jose Silva's mind training programs, and it changed my entire life. Now, because I had ADD, I had to go through it 3 different times because I couldn't sit for more than an hour or two, and I'm just being honest. And it took a couple months to adapt the ideas, but I just knew they would make all the difference in the world, and they did. As a result of learning how to use my intuition, tap into my higher intelligence, go to the alpha level of mind and relax, I became a whole new person. I reduced my stress. I became very focused. I became more present with people. My listening skill improved. And I started to make better decisions in every area of my life. I made some business decisions that have given me new global opportunities. I made the health decision to move to an aerobic program, as I mentioned. And I got intuition on wonderful relationships, and especially with my wonderful daughter, Kristen, which I'll tell you about later, that transformed my relationship with her. So you see, the Silva mind training programs have been absolutely life-changing for me. I realized that by going to level every day and using Jose Silva's strategies, I'm in control of my destiny, and so are you. I have very few limits, and so do you, because there is a guide that we can use to help us to solve problems, make better decisions, and transform our life. I know that a wonderful new future is waiting for you right now as you begin the process of mastering Jose Silva's UltraMind ESP system. And now I want to introduce you to my friend Ed Byrne Jr. He worked with Jose Silva for 17 years, and Ed is going to talk to you about the long, relaxed exercise and all the wonderful benefits that can begin to accrue to you as you make these ideas a part of your life.
Thanks, Michael. That was fabulous. I always get inspired hearing your story. It's amazing the kind of things that people can accomplish when they learn to function at the alpha brainwave level. So many things that can be learned in this program by the people who take it and use it. In order to be successful with Jose Silva's systems, need to learn to function at an inner conscious level, an inner level of mind, as Michael mentioned. Let me explain what that's all about. Jose Silva's background was in electronics. So when he heard that the brain functions on a tiny amount of electrical energy, could actually function like a computer, he began to investigate that. He found that most adults, when they're awake, when they're thinking, when they're focusing their eyesight, the brain functions at a fairly rapid pace. Your brain beats, like your heart beats so many times per minute, your brain beats so many times per second. Beta brainwave frequency is about 20 times per second, about 20 electrical pulsations per second. That's outer conscious level. When we go to sleep at night, the brain slows down to a very, very slow pace. When you sit back and relax and daydream and use your imagination, your brain slows down. Most people, when they relax like that, daydream, and the brain slows down, if they begin to think and analyze problems and become mentally active, the brain speeds up again. What Jose Silva found during his research, when he would bring people into his laboratory and test them, is that some people, when they were thinking, when they were searching for solutions to problems, when they were searching for information, their brain would beat at about 10 times per second. Just about half of the full beta frequency, right in the center of the brain frequency spectrum. He noticed that these people tended to be more successful. They made better decisions. They had happier relationships. They were more prosperous in business. They tended to be healthier. They tended to be luckier. They tended to be happier. So he began to investigate, why does this happen? He worked with children. He worked with adults. He developed a system to help anyone lower their brain frequency to 10 cycles per second. By doing that, you're actually able to convert the subconscious, what Freud termed the subconscious, into an inner conscious level. You can learn to use the subconscious consciously. Now, what are the benefits of that? Let me tell you the benefits, and then I'll explain to you exactly how you can learn to do that yourself. Benefits of that are all sorts of things. First, you relieve stress and reduce stress, which can make you feel better, of course. That's also good for health. Doctors, the medical people say that many illnesses, perhaps a majority of illnesses, are stress-related. Certainly hypertension and heart problems, and so many things come from stress. When you reduce stress, it strengthens your immune mechanism, so you're more resistant to having diseases. You'll stay healthier longer. This also slows down the aging process, which can be valuable in a lot of cases. A lot of people like that. It's also the level where your intuition works, where you have access to more information that's been impressed on your own brain neurons, and your mind can actually detect information that's been impressed on other people's brain neurons from that inner conscious level. As a matter of fact, you can use your mind, you can use your intuition to get guidance from higher intelligence. Mr. Silva's concept that a higher power must have sent me here. I don't know who sent me here. I don't know why. I don't remember having made a choice to come here, Mr. Silva would say. So it must be somebody or something that has more power than I do that would have sent me here. So we can communicate with whoever or whatever sent us here, find out why we were sent here, what our mission in life is, what it is we're supposed to be doing, and then go out and do it successfully. He found that that's the key to real success, is finding what we were sent here to do and to get the guidance from higher intelligence as to how to do that successfully. Makes it a lot easier, like Michael mentioned, a lot easier than being at the beta level, trying to make your own decisions, figuring out for yourself what it is that you want to do. Let me mention just a moment some of the techniques that you'll be learning in this program that you can use to help you accomplish the things that you want to help you make better decisions, to help you improve your relationships with people, to help you communicate better at a subjective level as well as the objective level. We'll learn such things as how to establish instant rapport with anybody. Mr. Silva gave us that technique to use for business. So if you're meeting with someone, you know how sometimes you meet with somebody and you just feel that you can trust them, that you like them, that you can trust them, that they're being straight with you and being honest with you? You can learn how to do that when you meet with other people so that they will know that they can trust you. We'll have a specific technique for that. You'll learn how to use the inner levels, the alpha level, so that you can mentally rehearse whatever it is that you choose to do. When you have a meeting, when you have an activity to perform, you can rehearse it mentally first. We see Olympic athletes doing that all the time. Many professional athletes do that. You can learn to use mental rehearsal at those powerful alpha brainwave levels to help you perform better in anything that you do. You will learn how to detect information not only that's been stored on your own brain neurons, but on other people's brain neurons or anywhere that information happens to be. If you need that information to help you to correct a problem or to help you accomplish what's important in your life, to help you improve conditions here on planet Earth, as Mr. Silva said. You will learn how to communicate mentally with other people at a distance. This is something that happens automatically with a mother and child. We'll explain exactly how. A mother does not even have to know how to go to alpha or anything else to communicate with her own children, no matter what their age, no matter what the distance involved. Anyone can learn how to communicate at a distance. We'll talk about remote viewing, how you can learn to detect what's going on at a distant place and use that information to help you accomplish your goals. We'll also cover ideas and suggestions and strategies that you can use, if you need to find your mission in life. Mr. Silva says we're all sent here for a purpose. The overall purpose is to improve conditions on planet Earth. What is the best way for you to go about doing that? We all have a purpose. If we can connect with that higher power that sent us here, we can find out what that purpose is. Many people go through life not knowing what that purpose is and never really happy and fulfilled. So we'll talk about strategies that you can use, that you can develop to use your intuition, to communicate with a higher power so that you can find your purpose in life. What really makes this particular program so powerful, Mr. Silva developed this just a couple of years before he passed on. It is the culmination of 55 years of research and real-world experience that he had with millions of people learning his mind training system. He finally said, here is the purpose of psychic ability. The reason we were given psychic ability is so that we can use it to communicate with higher intelligence, to find out what we were sent here to do, and how to go about doing it. And he developed a technique that is so simple you can begin using it immediately. We'll cover it in a later session. It's called the mental video technique. Even if you don't know how to enter the alpha level, this one will work for you. It'll work a lot better when you know how to enter the alpha level and to function at alpha. So, let's talk about how to do that. Mr. Silva spent 22 years conducting research at a cost of approximately $500,000. This was back in the 1950s and 1960s when that was a lot of money. So the mental exercise that I'm going to explain to you now, and that you'll have an opportunity to practice in just a moment, is worth $500,000. That's what it cost him to develop it. This mental exercise is the basis of all of the mental training that he's been doing ever since we first went to the public in 1966. We call this the Silva Standard Conditioning Cycle or the Silva Long Relaxation Exercise. It's deceptively simple. It's really quite easy, but I want to explain so you make sure you know how to practice it to get the best possible results, how to establish a good, deep inner level that you can use to help you correct problems and achieve what you're supposed to achieve in your life. We do it through relaxation. In the next session, when we begin, this is about a 30-minute exercise. So when you have about 30 minutes, you can use it. We'll ask you to close your eyes. That kind of shuts out distractions, and you can focus within. Then we'll go through a system of physical relaxation. And we will associate physical relaxation with the number 3, so that later, simply by repeating the number 3, mentally repeating and visualizing the number 3, you will trigger the same kind of relaxation. Your body will respond with the same kind of relaxation that you do in the exercise. Now, here's how we'll do it. We'll go from head to feet. We'll say, concentrate your sense of awareness on your scalp, the skin that covers your head. You'll detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Then I'll say, release and relax all tensions and ligament pressures from this part of your head completely. Place it in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. We'll do that with the scalp, with the forehead, with your eyelids, your face, your shoulders, your chest, your abdomen, within the chest area, within the abdominal area, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your feet. Really relax. Then we'll go back up the body. We'll even detach from the sensory nervous system, so to speak. We'll say, feel your feet as though they do not belong to your body, and your feet, and ankles, and calves, and knees, and thighs, and waist, and shoulders, and arms, and hands, as though they do not belong to your body. You might want to listen to the entire exercise with your eyes open at beta the first time, just so you hear all the language, so there won't be any surprises for you, and you'll have the feel for what to do. Now, it's important to really get involved and really do it. Sure, the first time or two that you do it, you may not feel the tingling sensation or the feeling of warmth from circulation, but as you continue to practice, you'll learn to do that. How would you relax your scalp? How would you relax your forehead? As you practice the exercise, you'll get involved in it and you'll learn how to do that. It's important to do this more than once, certainly. Suggest do it at least 3 times. The first time it's new. It's a new experience. You're figuring out what's going on. The second time you've had the experience, so now you can begin to get into it. The third time is kind of like something you're accustomed to. You can really begin to go deep then. We would recommend that you would practice this at least once a week to maintain a good deep level. Here is what the 3-to-1 method for entering the alpha level is all about. As you continue to practice the long relaxation exercise, Your brain will go to 10 cycles, hopefully to 7 cycles, which is the base of the alpha brainwave level, from 7 to 14 cycles. That's kind of like the floor of alpha. And as you continue to practice even more, your brain frequency will lower all the way into the theta levels, all the way to 5 cycles per second. This is valuable for a number of reasons. Theta is where biological intelligence resides. Problems that are rooted in biological intelligence in theta can be corrected from that level. Here's an even more valuable reason to practice the deep relaxation and practice going all the way to theta. See, the brain likes to function on certain frequencies. 5 cycles theta, 10 cycles alpha, 20 cycles beta. 10 cycles alpha is the ideal level for thinking. 20 cycles beta, the ideal level for action and to take action. Now, if all you do is practice just barely enough to learn to get to 10 cycles alpha, you get there, you relax, then when you activate your mind, start analyzing information to come up with solutions, to make decisions, when you activate your mind, your brain's going to want to speed up. It's going to be a little difficult to keep it at 10 cycles. If you go all the way to 5 cycles and you begin to activate your brain, activate your mind, your brain will speed up right to 10 where it can do the deductive reasoning and it will stay right there. 5 cycles is a place where we can perceive information, but you can't do deductive reasoning. You can function inductively at 5 cycles, but not deductively. So when you practice enough to really establish that deep level of mind, the lower frequencies of brain, you'll be able to function at 10 cycles very easily. You will learn how to function there. You will become so familiar with functioning at that level that you won't need to go through the procedure to count yourself into level. You'll be able to relax, to recall that feeling, and make instant decisions using the benefits of the alpha level, using your intuition anytime you need to. This comes with practice. Then the long relaxation exercise, after we relax physically, as we just described, and associate that with the number 3, then we relax mentally. The way to do that is to think of tranquil and passive scenes, like a day at the beach or a day out fishing, or a walk through the woods on a beautiful summer day. Those could be tranquil and passive scenes. We'll associate that with the number 2. Then we'll mentally repeat and visualize the number 1 several times and take it for granted that that's the alpha level. After that, there are a number of beneficial statements and positive statements. There's some rapport statements so that you'll continue to stay in contact with my voice. Sometimes people get so relaxed they drift off to sleep, so the rapport statements will help you maintain that contact. Now, we want you to be comfortable when you do this. Any position of your body that's comfortable. We want you to be comfortable and relaxed because that's the way to get to those deep alpha levels. However, if you get too comfortable and fall asleep, then the next time make yourself a little less comfortable so that you can stay awake. We do want you to follow through with this. To come out of the level, we'll count from 1 to 5. We count down to go in, we count up to come back out. So that can be your standard procedure for coming out of levels. As you practice and grow accustomed to it, you'll be able to come out of level by counting from 1 to 3, or simply by opening your eyes, or simply by focusing your eyes. The more you practice, the easier the process becomes. Now, here's a suggestion for when you practice the long relaxation exercise. Before you begin, and actually close your eyes and start it, think about what your purpose is for doing this. What area of your life would you most want to improve right now? Health, relationships, business, personal growth. Think about that. Why that's valuable to you. Why that would be valuable to other people, to your family members and so forth. Because the more desire you have, the easier it is to reach these levels. The more powerful it will be. We want you to be able to take that desire to the alpha level with you, because at the alpha level, you will strengthen that desire. And when you have enough desire, nothing will stop you. You'll achieve what's important to you. And we'd recommend that after you've listened to the tape and been guided to level by the tape a few times, that you memorize the procedure. You don't have to memorize everything word for word, but memorize the steps in the procedure, what parts of the body relax, how to relax mentally. Learn that basic procedure and then practice on your own. Why do that now? Because if you just keep letting somebody guide you, you can become automated. I've known people who put the tape on and let it play and they fall asleep. I had one man tell me, I've done this once a week, every week for 20 years. Every Sunday, I'd do the long relaxation exercise. What he'd do is he'd put the tape on and go to sleep. I said, you haven't done the long relaxation exercise. You've just gone to sleep while the tape was playing. You need to do it consciously. You need to make sure you're involved. It's better when you can do it on your own. Nobody knows how much relaxation you need better than you do. So you can go at your own pace and you can do it your own way. Now, in this exercise on the tape, you'll hear a real gentle tapping in the background. It's a tapping of 10 times per second to help guide your brain to the 10 cycles per second alpha frequency. When you practice on your own, you won't need to do that because as you continue to practice, you'll be going to 5 cycles theta. So practice on your own and establish that level, and you can get the kind of benefits that Michael talked about and so many more benefits. Now, you'll hear us talk a lot about the alpha level, or as we often say, going to level, as we go through this program. So let me explain to you what it's all about. We're talking about brain frequency. Your brain functions very much like a computer. It operates on a small amount of electrical energy. Like any other computer, it can store information, it can retrieve information, and it can solve problems. You can use it to accomplish all kinds of things. Now, this computer, the energy that operates this computer vibrates, the electrical energy vibrates at different frequencies. During the day, when you're awake, when you're active, when you're focusing your eyesight, the energy vibration is very rapid, about 20 vibrations per second. Scientists call that 20 cycles per second. When you're relaxed, daydreaming, that vibration slows down. When you go to sleep at night, the vibrations slow even further to very, very slow vibrations when you're in deepest sleep. So we go through a whole range of brain frequencies every day. They're a very normal thing to us. Scientists have given names to the different bands of frequencies. The fastest frequencies, from 14 cycles per second on up, are known as beta frequencies. They're associated with action, taking action in the outer world, which is important to us. The next band below that, lower frequency, from 7 to 14 cycles per second, are the alpha frequencies. Lower than that, we have theta, from 4 to 7, and then delta, associated with deepest sleep at night, below 4 cycles per second, down to about 1/2 cycle per second. Now you notice it's named out of sequence. Alpha is the first letter of the Greek alphabet, and yet it's in the middle of the range. Why is that? Because those were the first frequencies detected. It seems that the brain frequencies right in the middle were the strongest frequencies, so the very early equipment that wasn't terribly sensitive picked those up first. Those are the most synchronous, the most energetic frequencies that we have. Jose Silva, with his background in electronics, felt that, wow, if that's where the strongest energy is coming from, that's where the least impedance would be, that's the level we should do our thinking at. But he discovered that most people, about 90%, do their thinking and their acting at the faster beta frequencies. Not as strong. They're great for action, but not for thinking. Only about 1 person in 10 did their thinking at alpha. That's what got him into that whole field of brain-mind research to find what it was all about. Jose Silva developed a technique for entering the alpha level that we'll be learning in just a few minutes. It mainly involves relaxation and then thinking of peaceful, thoughtful scenes, positive affirmations, and later you will learn to activate your mind and still remain at the alpha level. This is the key to the success in everything that we do in Jose Silva's UltraMind ESP system. Now, how do you know you're at the alpha level? Everybody asks that. That's a normal question. The best way to know is by the results that you get using the techniques. Now, in the long relaxation exercise that you'll learn in the next session and have an opportunity to practice, you'll use your mind to cause your body to relax. That's a good indication right there that you're using your mind to cause an effect to take place. You're on your way. You're probably at the alpha level. You'll feel relaxed. You'll feel comfortable. This is an indication that you're doing exactly what you need to do. As we go to later sessions, you'll learn techniques that you can use. As you apply them and see the results take place in your life, you will absolutely know you're there. Now, here's a tip that'll help you out. We know that this works for everybody. We've been doing this since 1966 with the public. We've trained millions of people literally all over the world. In more than 100 countries in the world, people practice Jose Silva's mind training system very successfully. Everybody can do it. if they have a desire to do it, if you persist, if you practice and learn it. It really doesn't take very long to learn. A few practice sessions and you should have it down and working great for you. Now, if you're questioning that, if you're analyzing, if you're thinking too much and wondering, that is a left brain hemisphere activity, a beta activity. It will cause you to come back to beta. So the best thing to do is say, okay, it's worked for everybody else. Let me take a shot at it. I think it's going to work for me too. And simply relax. And as you find yourself relaxing, take it for granted you're doing exactly what millions of other people have done. It's going to work for you too. Now, we'll be going through a learning process. It is important that you invest a few minutes a day to practice. It's important to practice the deep relaxation exercise. We suggest at least once a week. A benefit of doing this is that you become more and more familiar with that special feeling of being at alpha. It's just like any other skill. You practice it, you learn it a lot better. Remember when you first learned to drive a car, you had to think about how to turn the steering wheel. You had to think about what to do with your feet. After a while, it becomes automatic. You just think about going and you go. It's the same thing with learning to function at these inner conscious levels of mind. When you practice, it becomes automatic. You'll find yourself thinking about things and automatically making the right decision during the day without having to go through the procedure of relaxing and counting yourself into level. Practice really makes it work well. It will come. For some people, this happens within a matter of days. For some, a matter of weeks. For some, might have to practice a couple of months to get this working for them right. Practice, observe your results. You'll have it working for you. Jose Silva's long relaxation exercise is so valuable and so important to practice, we've included a second copy of it in this program. This copy is done by Jonelle Monaco Lytle, so you can have an option of a male voice or a female voice to use it. This is also an easy tape that you can take with you wherever you go. If you're making a business trip, if you're going on vacation, this is what you would want to take with you so that when you have stress, when you need to relax, you're able to relax. On one side, you will find the long relaxation exercise. On the other side, we will give you the alpha sound by itself. That way, you can go at your own pace when you want to with the alpha sound to help you remain at your level. And you'll be able to continue to reap all of those benefits, never have to leave anything behind at home. When you need that guidance that can help you, it will be there, and you'll gain all the benefits of functioning at the alpha level. Now, when you're ready to do this, begin to get the benefits and define what this is like, to function at alpha and the kind of changes that can take place in your life, the improvements to your relationships, the improvements to your health, the better business decisions that you can make, the better decisions about your own personal growth and development. These are the things that can happen, and it all starts with relaxing. Have you ever found such a simple program? You don't even have to work at it. All you need to do is take it easy and relax. So if you want to, listen to the entire long relaxation exercise to make sure you know everything that's on it so you can completely relax when you go through it. Then close your eyes when you're ready. You've got about a half hour, and relax and enjoy it and practice it. We'll join you again later. Thank you. This is the long relaxation exercise of Jose Silva's UltraMind ESP System. I'm Ed Byrne Jr., and I'll be your guide. In the background, you will hear the gentle tapping of the alpha sound, a natural sound that will help your brain adjust to the alpha rhythm. This tape is to be used with eyes closed so that you can shut out distractions and relax completely. Do not play it when you're driving or performing any other activity that requires the use of your eyesight. Remember that if at any time you feel uncomfortable, readjust your position to make yourself more comfortable. If you feel that you must open your eyes for any reason, then open your eyes and make yourself comfortable. If you open your eyes, then rewind the tape and start again at the beginning. Anytime you desire to relax, mentally or verbally repeat the word relax, and you will relax physically and mentally. This mental training exercise is adapted from one originally copyrighted by Jose Silva of Laredo, Texas in 1969 after 25 years of research. New material on this tape is copyrighted in the year 2000 by Silva UltraMind Systems. Reproduction for redistribution is strictly prohibited. Now prepare for this mind training exercise by finding a comfortable position. We will begin this exercise with the 3-to-1 method. Find a comfortable position. Take a deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 3 times. To help you learn to relax physically at level 3, I'm going to direct your attention to different parts of your body. Concentrate your sense of awareness on your scalp, the skin that covers your head. You will detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Now release and completely relax all tensions and ligament pressures from this part of your head and place it in a deep state of relaxation that will grow deeper as we continue. Concentrate your sense of awareness on your forehead, the skin that covers your forehead. You will detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Now release and completely relax all tensions and ligament pressures from this part of your head and place it in a deep state of relaxation that will grow deeper as we continue. Concentrate your sense of awareness on your eyelids and the tissue surrounding your eyes. You will detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Now release and completely relax all tensions and ligament pressures from this part of your head and place it in a deep state of relaxation that will grow deeper as we continue. Concentrate your sense of awareness on your face, the skin covering your cheeks. You will detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Now release and completely relax all tensions and ligament pressures from this part of your head and place it in a deep state of relaxation that will grow deeper as we continue. Concentrate on the outer portion of your throat, the skin covering your throat area. You will detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Now release and completely relax all tensions and ligament pressures from this part of your body and place it in a deep state of relaxation that will grow deeper as we continue. Concentrate within the throat area and relax all tensions and ligament pressures from this part of your body and place it in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Concentrate on your shoulders. Feel your clothing in contact with your body. Feel the skin and the vibration of the skin covering this part of your body. Relax all tensions and ligament pressures and place your shoulders in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Concentrate on your chest. Feel your clothing in contact with this part of your body. Feel the skin and the vibration of the skin covering your chest. Relax all tensions and ligament pressures and place your chest in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Concentrate within the chest area. Relax all organs, relax all glands, relax all tissues, including the cells themselves, and cause them to function in a rhythmic, healthy manner. Concentrate on your abdomen. Feel the clothing in contact with this part of your body. Feel the skin and the vibration of your skin covering your abdomen. Relax all tensions and ligament pressures and place your abdomen in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Concentrate within the abdominal area. Relax all organs, relax all glands, relax all tissues, including the cells themselves, and cause them to function in a rhythmic, healthy manner. Concentrate on your thighs. Feel your clothing in contact with this part of your body. Feel the skin and the vibration of your skin covering your thighs. Relax all tensions and ligament pressures and place your thighs in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Sense the vibrations at the bones within the thighs. By now, these vibrations should be easily detectable. Concentrate on your knees. Feel the skin and the vibration of your skin covering the knees. Relax all tensions and ligament pressures and place your knees in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Concentrate on your calves. Feel the skin and the vibration of the skin covering your calves. Relax all tensions and ligament pressures and place these parts of your body in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. To enter a deeper, healthier level of mind, concentrate on your toes. Enter a deeper, healthier level of mind. To enter a deeper, healthier level of mind, concentrate on the soles of your feet. Enter a deeper, healthier level of mind. To enter a deeper, healthier level of mind, concentrate on the heels of your feet. Enter a deeper, healthier level of mind. Now cause your feet to feel as though they do not belong to your body. Feel your feet as though they do not belong to your body. Your feet feel as though they do not belong to your body. Your feet, ankles, calves, and knees feel as though they do not belong to your body. Your feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, waist, shoulders, arms, and hands feel as though they do not belong to your body. You are now at a deeper, healthier level of mind, deeper than before. This is your physical relaxation level 3, Whenever you mentally repeat and visualize the number 3, your body will relax as completely as you are now, and more so every time you practice. To enter the mental relaxation level 2, mentally repeat and visualize the number 2 several times. And you are at level 2, a deeper level than 3. Level 2 is for mental relaxation, where noises will not distract you. Instead, noises will help you to relax mentally more and more. To help you learn to relax mentally at level 2, I'm going to call your attention to different passive scenes. Visualizing any scene that makes you tranquil and passive will help you relax mentally. Your being at the beach on a nice summer day may be a tranquil and passive scene for you. A day out fishing may be a tranquil and passive scene for you. A tranquil and passive scene for you may be a walk through the woods on a beautiful summer day, when the breeze is just right, where there are tall shade trees, beautiful flowers, a very blue sky, an occasional white cloud, birds singing in the distance, even squirrels playing on the tree limbs. Hear birds singing in the distance. This is mental relaxation level 2, where noises will not distract you. To enhance mental relaxation at level 2, practice visualizing tranquil and passive scenes. To enter the basic plane level 1, mentally repeat and visualize the number 1 several times. You are now at level 1, the basic plane level that you are learning to use for a purpose, any purpose you desire. To enter deeper, healthier levels of mind, practice with the countdown deepening exercises. To deepen, count downward from 25 to 1, or from 50 to 1, or from 100 to 1. When you reach the count of 1, you will have reached a deeper, healthier level of mind, deeper than before. You will always have full control and complete dominion over your faculties and senses at all levels of the mind, including the outer conscious level. The best time to practice the countdown deepening exercises is in the morning when you wake up. Remain in bed at least 5 minutes, practicing the countdown deepening exercises. The second best time to practice is at night when you are ready to retire. The third best time to practice is at noon after lunch. 5 minutes of practice is good. 10 minutes is very good. 15 minutes is excellent. To practice once a day is good. 2 times a day is very good, and 3 times a day is excellent. If you have a health problem, practice for 15 minutes, 3 times a day. To come out of any level of the mind, count to yourself mentally from 1 to 5, and tell yourself that at the count of 5, you will open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. Then proceed to count slowly from 1 to 2, then to 3, and at the count of 3, mentally remind yourself that at the count of 5, you will open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. Proceed to count slowly to 4, then to 5. At the count of 5, and with your eyes open, mentally tell yourself, I am wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before, and this is so. To help you enter a deeper, healthier level of mind, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. On each descending number, you will feel yourself going deeper, and you will enter a deeper, healthier level of mind. 10, 9, feel going deeper. 8, 7, 6, deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, deeper and deeper. 2, 1. You are now at a deeper, healthier level of mind, deeper than before. You may enter a deeper, healthier level of mind by simply relaxing your eyelids. Relax your eyelids. Feel how relaxed they are. Allow this feeling of relaxation to flow slowly downward throughout your body, all the way down to your toes. It is a wonderful feeling to be deeply relaxed, a very healthy state of being. To help you enter a deeper, healthier level of mind, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. At that moment, you will project yourself mentally to your ideal place of relaxation. I will then stop talking to you, and when you next hear my voice, 1 hour of time will have elapsed at this level of mind. My voice will not startle you. You will take a deep breath, relax, and go deeper. 1, 2, 3. Project yourself mentally to your ideal place of relaxation until you hear my voice again. Relax. Relax. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, relax and go deeper. You will continue to listen to my voice. You will continue to follow the instructions at this level of the mind and any other level, including the outer conscious level. This is for your benefit. You desire it, and it is so. Whenever you mentally or verbally repeat the word relax, all unnecessary movements and activities of your body, brain, and mind will cease immediately, and you will become completely passive and relaxed, physically and mentally. I may bring you out of this level or a deeper level than this by counting to you from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, your eyes will open, you will be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health. The difference between genius mentality and lay mentality is that geniuses use more of their minds and use them in a special manner. You are now learning to use more of your mind and to use it in a special manner. The following are beneficial statements that you may occasionally repeat while at these levels of the mind. Repeat mentally after me. My increasing mental faculties are for serving humanity better. Every day, in every way, I am getting better, better and better. positive thoughts bring me benefits and advantages I desire. I have full control and complete dominion over my sensing faculties at this level of the mind and any other level, including the outer conscious level. And this is so. Effective sensory projection statements for success. I am now learning to attune my intelligence by developing my sensing faculties and to project them to any point or place on this planet so as to be aware of any actions taking place if this is necessary and beneficial for humanity. I am now learning to attune my intelligence by developing my sensing faculties and to project them to any point or place on any planet within the solar system, any solar system within the galaxy, and any galaxy within the universe, so as to be aware of any actions taking place if this is necessary and beneficial for humanity. I am now learning to attune my intelligence by developing my sensing faculties and to project them to the different matter kingdoms, the inanimate matter kingdom, any of its levels and depths, the animate matter kingdom with reproductive intelligence, plant life and animal life, any of its levels and depths, and the animate matter kingdom with reproductive intelligence and an awareness of existence, the human body and mind kingdom, any of its levels and depths. I am now learning to detect abnormalities whenever such abnormalities exist within any kingdom, any level, and any depth, if this is necessary and beneficial for humanity. I am now learning to apply corrective measures and to bring back to normalcy any abnormality found within any kingdom, any level, and any depth, if this is necessary and beneficial for humanity. Negative thoughts and negative suggestions have no influence over me at any level of the mind. You have practiced entering deep, healthy levels of mind. In your next session, you will enter a deeper, healthier level of mind, faster and easier than this time. Every time you function at these levels of the mind, you will receive beneficial effects physically and mentally. You may use these levels of the mind to help yourself physically and mentally. You may use these levels of the mind to help your loved ones physically and mentally. You may use these levels of the mind to help any human being who needs help physically and mentally. You will never use these levels of the mind to harm any human being. If this be your intention, you will not be able to function within these levels of the mind. You will always use these levels of the mind in a constructive, creative manner for all that is good, honest, pure, clean, and positive. And this is so. You will continue to strive to take part in constructive and creative activities to make this a better world to live in, so that when we move on, we shall have left behind a better world for those who follow. You will consider the whole of humanity, depending on their ages, as fathers or mothers, brothers or sisters, sons or daughters. You are a superior human being. You have greater understanding, compassion, and patience with others. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At that moment, you will open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. You will have no ill effects whatsoever in your head, no headache, no ill effects whatsoever in your hearing, no buzzing in your ears, no ill effects whatsoever in your vision and eyesight. Vision, eyesight, and hearing improve every time you function at these levels of mind. 1, 2, coming out slowly now. 3. At the count of 5, you'll open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before, feeling the way you feel when you have slept the right amount of revitalizing, refreshing, relaxing, healthy, wonderful sleep. 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. This concludes the long relaxation exercise for Jose Silva's UltraMind ESP system. As we like to say in UltraMind, may the rest of your life be the best of your life. Thank you.